So we're right here. We're currently in a costume to pretend to be a Githyanki. We're actually a dwarf. And we need to go into the Planecaster and then come out and then deal with this guy. So a couple things here. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Drop. I don't have a full set of Baromancy with me, chat. I do have a little. I do have a little. I did carry a few toys with me in case of emergencies.
Don't do it.
Yes. I'm gonna do it! Small Baromancy, yes. Not like the video where I dropped 47 barrels on the final boss and killed it instantly.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower.
Here we go. I'm rolling for initiative!
Hot with excitement.
Wait, what the hell? Why is Asterion in here too?
A timeless space, bounded, compressed in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
Shadowheart. It's quite beautiful, though dangerous things often are. Why is Shadowheart never visible during these conversations? When I played this game at launch, Shadowheart had no problem talking, but now she just never can.
Never wanted the easy path.
95 XP. Potion of Animal Speaking. Oh, I haven't cast that today. Is Karlach as a druid in your run? Yeah, at the moment we've got 2 Druid of the Stars, 1 Druid of the Owlbear, and 1 Ranger of the Swarm that controls a swarm of bees in here. That's what we have at the moment. Everyone's druid or half druid right now. Look, it's working for me, okay? Don't be mean about it. We're on honor mode on my first attempt, and we're near the end of Act 1. So we've done pretty well. Although I'm trying to remember how to get down there. You can't go down there this time. Okay, am I thinking of something later on? Alright, where am I? Alright. Over here and to the left. What is this? Beckoning Cave.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing.
I'm my own man!
Come.
Currently Githyanki, though.
We will talk in private. Just the 2 of us.
Follow the voice.
I may have made a mistake trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki, but you just couldn't help yourself. Could you? And now, you've come here to murder me.
She's a proud fascist frog lady who don't need no dream visitor. Hold on. This happens from the crash. I forgot completely. Yeah. Why did you stop the Zaithisk from removing my tadpole?
You misunderstand. The Zaithisk was going to kill you. I couldn't let that happen. It is the very least of Queen Blackith's deceptions.
What else is she lying about?
A secret that I know, and Blackith doesn't.
Well, then it's not a lie on her
It is a
part.
secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule, the end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Blackith warned you that I would try to deceive you. But consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning.
So I already know the, again, I've done a good playthrough on Tactician and an evil one. So on my good one, I was like, I don't want to fight you. On my evil one, I grabbed it and tried to stab her, and the sword just faded away because she made it with her own mind. And she's like, you really did it. You're a jerk. Get up. You won't die today.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Blackith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion.
Oh, we left her
The
in camp.
Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about.
Vlaakith's a goddess. What could you possibly know that would bring down her empire?
Godlike in power, yes, but with none of the sanctity. Blackith is lying to her people. She pretends to know how Gith destroyed the Mind Flayer Empire. In truth, she knows nothing. If the Illithid Empire were ever to return, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Blackith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you.
That's a problem.
I did warn you not to come here. But that curious streak of yours has brought us this far. I believe you will overcome this too. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You were on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. Be warned, the Inquisitor awaits your return from this place with orders to kill you.
It's okay, I've got
The
barrels.
rest of the Kresh will join him. Good luck.
What happened in there?
Alright. Okay. Is there anything else here that might help me in the here and now? Heal your allies and increase their hit points max by 5 until long rest. Does this hit everybody? Okay, there's 5 extra hit points. Animal friendship, animate dead, blindness, blur, charm person, feather fall, false life, expeditious retreat, enlarge. Could enlarge the owlbear. Dark vision, cloud kill, fly, gust of wind, hold person, invis, scroll of lightning bolts. Call forth the blast light. That's all creatures in line of the eruption. Mage armor, magic missile, ray of sickness, good and evil, energy, misty step. Scroll seems to. If I activate the singing sword, what's the duration? 5 turns. Okay. That's another option. If I activate the sword, all damage I deal, all damage enemies within 20 feet take is increased by 1d4. So if I like activate the sword and do like a scroll of magic missile, that would be a lot more added to it. You can't large the owlbear. It's a part of the one-shot Grim strategy. I'm aware. I don't know that that is something to do right now, though. All right. All right.
Making me sweat. Let's ride.
Careful, I'm behind. There.
All right, so
There is work to do.
for those who don't know,
Try this way.
this dude here is a legendary fight. And basically, on honor mode, any of the bosses that get legendary actions will just get to do that based on certain things. So if we examine him as legendary resistance, affected entity has plus 10 bonus to its next saving throw 3 times. Ready to parry. He will parry the next weapon attack. This, what I'm about to do, is not a weapon. Legendary action, Mind Claw. Twice per round, he can spend a legendary action to summon a Mind Claw of Tunarath after he or his allies are struck. So, twice per round, he will summon an animated flying greatsword. And they will just keep piling up. So we have to burn him down as fast as mucking possible. Or this is going to be a bad time. So... I don't even think I need to walk up and talk to him. I think we just start with boom. Alright, where is my strongest grenade type thing? Do I not have any more of the satchels? I guess I used those already. I got some alchemist fire. That's kind of, I mean, I think it's better just to shoot the thing. Okay. Alright. Oh, I've got that horn to summon the ogres, too. I could do that. Alright, so if this doesn't work out, I could use the horn. Alright. Let's see. Ranged attack. Roaring Thunder. That's knockback. We don't want to do that right now. We want them to stay in this. Arrow of Fire.
Crush Yillik with me to the death.
Alright, he is... Okay. A random dude rolled highest on initiative and gets to go first. Raider Kiroth used trip attack on Karlok. They need 15 to hit, they rolled a 16. However, I can use a Cosmic Omen to lower their roll? Yeah, no, yeah, that didn't work. Sorry. Critical miss. Rally. Okay, and there's one of those flying swords right in my face. Alright. Lightning strikes all targets within range. For 10 turns, you can call down lightning again without extra. Yeah, but that doesn't also hit them at the beginning of their turn. So we're gonna upcast Moonbeam. Alright. Hang on. Bird, I want you to try to bait attack of opportunities from these swords. It got one of them.
I've missed this.
The one shot he took ended his turn. I'm surprised, because he can usually fire twice per turn.
Smell blood.
I hope she doesn't hit the Moonbeam. She hit the Moonbeam. You rolled a 1 now? That's not great.
Got to concentrate.
Did she knock him out of the Moonbeam? I'm not sure. Oh, 21, nice. Was that with the crossbow before? Yes, but usually he fires 2 crossbow bolts per round.
Onward.
Nothing important is ever easy.
You must be concentrating on another spell to cast this. If the target was concentrating, you heal as much as the damage was dealt to it. The spell you were concentrating on will end. 6 to 36. Is it guaranteed damage, though? I've never used this. It says 100%.
All right.
17.
Good. Again.
Okay. Alright. Alright. So he's in a Moonbeam, and he's burning, and he's at 7 health. We might get hit by a Greatsword here. Okay, it missed.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Let's turn someone inside out. Let's go.
Now the other guys are not nothing. Psychic Rend. Psychic Rend on Karlak.
I'm glad you came to your senses.
Nice.
Before the others come for us.
Alright. The biggest threat's dead. Those 2 barrels and all our actions were just enough. And it looks like when he died, the 2 floating greatswords that he had summoned so far have despawned. Okay, now we just got all this other crap.
Bye forever, pal.
Prone. Oh, free hits. Free hits. Oh my god. Alright, I forgive you for that 1 you rolled earlier.
Never a dull moment.
The dance macabre.
Alright, Hunter's Mark on this one. Wait, what is the debuff on us? Mentally in shambles. Disadvantage on int and wisdom check. Okay, that doesn't affect archery. Another crit. Oh my gosh, so much forgiveness is going out right now, chat.
Everything.
So much forgiveness. Alright, that was the Moonbeam that is still out there. We just moved it over here. 1 health. Okay, 100% that thing is dying unless she loses concentration. Alright, if I aim at him, are we gonna move? I don't think so. Radiating Orb. Okay. Another. Wow, that's the lowest roll. That does 3 to 30 damage. It did 3.
Let's end this.
17, much better. Psychic Rend on Shadowheart. She kept concentration. This guy died. Oh, that scream. You missed? You missed? There's an owlbear butt in your face! I would say you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, but a broadside of a barn would probably be more difficult than the shot you just missed. Oh my gosh. We XCOM? I mean, for them, not me.
Oh my word.
No, let me turn off the moonbeam. Oh my god, they walked in the moonbeam. We did it. Honor mode, crash final boss. At this point, I think the scariest thing left in Act 1 on Legendary is the giant golem at the Adamantine Forge. Which does indeed look scary, for sure. Okay. Good work. Thank you. Alright, his bird died.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Elegant chest. When concentrating on a spell, the wearer's weapon attacks deal additional 1 to 4 psychic. That would be good for this guy who is concentrating on Hunter's Mark constantly.
I have such a headache. Time to press ahead.
Yankee short sword. Get the blood of Lathander. I'm working on it. Great sword. Potion of angelic slumber. Unless interrupted, gain the benefits of a long rest. Camp supplies. Sonic revenge. When you succeed a saving throw, the foe that caused the throw takes 1 to 4 psychic damage. Githyanki also get 1 int, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Okay. Githyanki crossbow. Asterion, see if that's better than what you got.
What now?
No, it's not. Okay, send to camp.
All right. What Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This one. Send to camp. Supplies. Diadem of Arcane Synergy. When you inflict a condition, gain Arcane Synergy for 2 rounds. What is that? Arcane Synergy. Weapon attacks deal additional damage equal to the affected entity's spellcasting ability modifier. On that note, let's use a short rest.
Time to see what's new horror for us.
Let's see. Summon Good Berry on her. Wait, we have Speak with Animals, right? How did I have full level 1 spell slots again? Did short rest give me back some spell slots?
Must lug my guts through this hell. With
For,
haste.
I was pretty sure for Druid, you don't get spell slots back for a short rest. Unless Circle of the Stars did something there.
What's hiding here?
Potions. Let's take all of this. The Skin Burster. What is that? Skin Burster Force. So when the wielder deals melee damage with this weapon, gain 2 turns of Force Conduit. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage against the affected entity is reduced by 1 per turn remaining. If the entity takes damage while it has 5 or more turns remaining, it does 1 to 4 force in 20-foot radius. It's kind of neat. Doesn't help us currently, but that's kind of neat. Let's see, sort by weight. Let's see, the Sickle of Bowl, Sussor Sickle, send to camp. Morning Frost, Pale Oak. I want to have the Pale Oak in my bag. to see if it helps in any convos later. That's good enough. We're not encumbered anymore. Alright, let's also take off the Githyanki disguise. We don't need it at the moment. Speak with animals doesn't consume a spell slot. Oh, I didn't realize. I've been casting it at the beginning of each day thinking it did. Only Landruid gets spell on short rest and wits with a feature. Yeah, as a natural recovery, right? Spell Flaming Sphere. Let's see, Plaque.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell. Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
I remember this. You have to, like, turn the statues around, and one of them won't turn. And I got stuck on that for a long time until someone in chat was like, oh, throw grease on it.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Okay, where is a grease? Is that it? No, that's it.
Nearly had it.
The statue starts to rotate.
What?
But its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
That didn't work? Why did that not work? You failed the throw. It's at 100%! Okay, hold on.
Touch me. All right.
I was sure I had it that time.
Okay, it's working now. Whatever.
Nothing hurts anymore. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Which way did they have to face?
Statues.
Oh, there we go.
Door. Curious. Moving in.
Now, I still need to go out and kill all the other Gith in the place. Secret stairway.
Remarkable that this stayed hidden all this time.
180 XP. We're like 6 1/3 right now. Plaque.
If thou readst this, trespasser, turn back, lest your life be forfeit.
Trying to remember what I did here. I think I had someone do some acrobatics, so they climbed up and went around.
Let's march.
Not enough space. Path interrupted. Maybe if she shapeshifts into a bird. Not enough space. Cannot find path. Really?
Everything is
The
clear.
crystal? The crystal, okay.
Well, hello.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
Dawnbreaker, disarm. Dang it. There's no inspiration or anything? Can I try again? There we go. Wow, I'm really glad we resisted that.
One step at a time.
Lathander